The Senate impeachment rules are very clear. The Senate would have to take up an impeachment resolution if it came over from the House.
That makes it, Jonathan, very, very clear. No one is going to have to fight the legality. If the House votes, the Senate will take it up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's obviously a big question that it dies in the Senate no matter what, but it still would begin a trial.
Right, because I think part of the parley game was, sure, the House votes to impeach the president, and then the articles go over to the Senate, where Mitch McConnell, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who is all powerful and knows how the Senate rules work, one of the conjectures was, maybe McConnell doesn't do anything with them at all. Maybe he stymies it before it can even go to trial. But with the Majority Leader saying flat out today, hey, if this happens, we have to take it up. The signal to the White House is, don't look to me to stop this cold in its tracks.
And one reason why, Charlie, that there may be a different tone, at least in part from Mitch McConnell, take a look at the polls. The CBS News, it's an online poll, but this new poll had 55% now approving of the impeachment inquiry, just 45% disapproving. There was an NPR PBS NewsHour Marist poll, and that found quite a change also. 49% approving of impeachment, 48% no. So the country is evenly divided, but that's quite a big change. It's a jump since just a couple of weeks ago.
It is a big change, and frankly, if I were the White House, I would also be very concerned about the Republican numbers, and Republicans are still overwhelmingly behind the president. But there's around 30% that are open to this or waiting for more facts. And I have to say, though, that the president's behavior over the last 24 hours cannot give Republicans a lot of comfort. Some of the tweets that you have been talking about suggested that Adam Schiff should be investigated for treason or speculating about civil war. I mean, when you're starting to see Republicans like Adam Kinzinger saying that he's appalled by all of this, you're starting to see people distancing themselves from a White House that is behaving in a, shall we say, less than disciplined manner. I mean, the crazy has been on display over the last 48 hours, and that has got to spread some concern among Republicans.
Well, and Adam Kinzinger, whom you referred to, who serves as a pilot in the Air National Guard, tweeting in response to the president, who retweeted a quote from a Fox contributor saying that if this happens, civil war would break out if he's impeached. And he tweeted, "I have visited nations ravaged by civil war. Real Donald Trump. I have never imagined such a quote to be repeated by a president. This is beyond repugnant." Charlie, that's...
Yeah, I mean, in a civil war, Americans are killing one another. I mean, that is how reckless and irresponsible this is. So the president is not only peddling baseless, debunked conspiracy theories, he's engaging in the kind of rhetoric that only would have been found in the farthest reaches of the most extreme fever swamps on the right. And it's got to be very concerning.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.